Hello everybody and welcome back to the channel. Today we're having a look at the Lockheed F104 Starfighter. Now the Lockheed F104 Starfighter, as we prepare for takeoff here, is an American single-engine supersonic interceptor which was extensively deployed as a fighter bomber during the Cold War. It was created, however, as a day fighter by Lockheed, as one of its Century series of fighter aircraft for the United States Air Force. However, it was developed into an all-weather multi-role aircraft in the early 60s and produced by several other nations, thus seeing widespread service outside the US. In total, some 15 different countries used it, including Italy, Germany, Belgium, Turkey, Canada as well, I think. However, the F104 rather quickly at least, got itself a very poor nickname. It was nicknamed the Widowmaker, and why it was that? Well, it didn't have a good safety record. Especially the Luftwaffe, the Germans lost 292 out of a total of 916 aircraft, and some 116 pilots were killed in the period of 1961 to 1989. The Starfighter, however, featured a radical design with thin, stubby wings attached further back on the fuselage than most other aircraft. These thin wings provided excellent supersonic and high-speed, low-altitude performance, but also very poor turning capabilities and high landing speeds. Here we see us shooting down a MiG-15 drone with a Sidewinder heat-seeking missile, trying out the Vulcan cannon. The F104 was the first production aircraft to achieve Mach 2 and the first aircraft to reach an altitude of 100,000 feet or some 30,000 meters after taking off on its own power. Starfighter established world records for airspeed, altitude, and time to climb, in 1958 becoming the first aircraft to hold all three of these records simultaneously. It was also the first aircraft to be equipped with the M61 Vulcan autocannon. Here we see us trying to get behind another MiG-15 drone, this time at somewhat higher altitude, and going for another missile shot. Let's have a little bit look at the specifications of the F104. It had a crew of 1, a length of 54.8 feet or 16.66 meters, a wingspan of 21.9 feet or 6.63 meters, a height of 13.6 feet or some 4.11 meters, empty weight of 14,000 pounds or some 6,350 kilos. And now we get to the interesting part. The power plant. 1x General Electric J79 afterburning turbojet, producing a whopping 10,000 foot-pounds of torque, or 44.0 kilonewtons of thrust dry, or some 15,600 pounds of torque, and 69 kilonewtons with afterburner, making it capable of 1,528 miles per hour. That is 2,459 kph or 1,328 knots. That is Mach 2. Here we see us struggling to get back into the map, and that has nothing to do with aircraft, just me as a pilot not really being so good. Service ceiling, well, I said earlier that it reached 100,000 feet, but the normal service ceiling was 73,000 feet or some 22,000 meters. Rate of climb in a very, very impressive 48,000 feet per minute or 240 meters per second initially. About the armament, well, as we saw here, 1x 20mm M61A1 Vulcan 6-barreled rotary cannon with 700 and somewhat rounds. 7 hardpoints with a capability of 4,000 pounds or 1,800 kilos, with which it could carry a combination of missiles, bombs, rocket, or other stores, such as the this configuration AIM-9 Sidewinder. Starfighter had the nickname Widowmaker, but it also was called a missile with a man in it, due to its extreme speeds. It wasn't a particularly good turn fighter, and it isn't in here in War Thunder either. You really shouldn't try to turn fight anybody. It boom and zoom and use those missiles and the gun, which is very good. Do I like it? No, it is horrible. Very, very hard to drive or fly. Low level, it has very, very poor characteristics in any other direction than fast forward. It is situated in the American tech tree and in the German tech tree, also in the Italian tech tree. As I said, I do not like it. I have never gotten to grips of it. I think it is too much of a boom and zoom for me. I like to turn fight. And we see. I'm gonna try to use this as a lawnmower in this dive. I hope you have liked this short video and that you will like, subscribe, and comment. And I'll catch you later. Here we go. Lone Bart. Bye bye.